Your guys was good. So we're back here with Jordan from
Going on?
Project Rise. So today we'll be talking about like your mindset related to working out, because I know I get a lot of people that are just like intimidated to start their health journey or fitness journey because they're like, yo, I don't know what workouts to do. There's so much information out there. There's too much shit out there, right? So we're just gonna go over like there's practical steps that you can possibly take just to get yourself starting to work out. You don't have to go to the gym, right? Like
No, exactly.
you
You
can
can start
just-
with what you have.
exactly, yeah. So Charles, he's the warrior of wisdom. He's gonna help us out just improving our mindsets, right? So
Do what I can.
yeah, so like first thing, what are some practical steps so someone can start right now? Like right now.
Right now is
Right after watching this video. Yeah.
do 10 push-ups.
Push-up.
It costs nothing. It takes little time, and you need no equipment. You can literally just do 10 push-ups, do 10 squats, and get started from there.
Yeah.
Right.
What if someone's like not confident in their abilities to do a push up, or they just don't think they can do a push up?
Okay, so again, this is just my opinion, but I think nothing motivates more than the truth. And
Okay.
if you realize like, hey, I can't do a push-up, then that should be motivation enough to get started.
Yeah.
Because as a human being, we're not designed to be as injured as we are. We're not designed to be as stiff as we are. We're
Yeah.
designed to move.
So it's
And if
move.
you can't do push-ups, that should be a wake-up call that you should get started.
Okay.
And we have the world at our fingertips.
Yeah.
So you can YouTube, you can Google, you can contact me if you want.
Yeah.
And you can ask questions. How do I get started? How
100%.
I can't do one push-up. Where do I begin?
Yeah.
So I think just taking that step and not being afraid to ask is practical advice.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect, right? So like like we just mentioned, there's regressions, progressions to every exercise.
100%.
In this case, we're talking about push-ups, so you can start on the wall.
Exactly.
Wall push-ups.
You can push yourself off the wall. You
Yeah,
can,
do some table push-ups, like.
Yeah, do the table, use your couch,
Yeah.
do it from your knees, and then just
100%.
take slow steps to actually doing a full push-up.
Yeah, so like going off that topic, then I get questions. It's like everyone gets questions. It's like, yo, I can't stay motivated, bro. How do you stay motivated?
I think
Related to fitness.
okay.
I know we can talk about life
All right.
motivation, but related to fitness, how can we bring that in?
Okay, so did you shower last week?
Yeah,
You did, right?
Yes,
So you're gonna shower this week?
yeah.
Okay, why?
So I can stay clean.
There you go. So
Yeah.
I think understanding that you don't just get motivated once and then just run with that. You have to constantly stay motivated, right?
I like
So, I showered last week. I'm gonna shower this week. I'm gonna shower the week after. So I watched a YouTube video that motivated me last week. I'm gonna watch a video this week and next week.
Okay.
So motivation comes and goes.
Goes.
And understanding that motivation doesn't necessarily get you to where you need to be. It
Okay.
just gets you started.
Okay.
All right. When your
Yeah.
motivation is dwindling, you shoot it back up. It dwindles
Yeah.
down, you shoot it back up. Discipline.
Discipline.
Discipline is what gets you up at 5 in the morning. Discipline is
Mm.
what gets you working out when you don't want to.
Yeah.
So discipline will always outweigh motivation.
So it's almost like the idea of the same kind of thing. It's like putting in the effort
Yes.
before the motivation.
Yes.
The more effort
100%.
you put in, the
the
motivation.
more results you're gonna get, and then the results
Yeah.
spark that motivation. That's
Over-
self-motivation now.
Self-motivation
Yeah.
now.
First, you start off with external motivation.
Okay.
You see somebody else's results.
Yeah.
You see your own state of your own body or mindset.
Yeah.
You watch a YouTube video that pushes
Yeah.
you to
Right,
get
yeah.
started. When you start seeing your own results,
Yeah.
that is internal motivation,
Yeah.
and that pushes you way further than external motivation does.
100%. So it's like, what you can possibly also do that I sometimes ask is like, yo, take a video of yourself doing that one push-up or
Yeah.
something the first time you do it, and then record again after a couple months and just see how far you've come, right?
100%.
So that directly, you see something like a tangible thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because
Yeah.
the scale might not reflect your results.
Yeah,
The way your
yeah.
clothes fit might not yet. But
Yeah.
when you see yourself doing something,
Yeah.
for example, in this case, a push-up, you might
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that,
yeah.
oh wow, I'm going lower, I'm being
Yeah.
more explosive, I'm pushing myself with ease.
100%.
That is results too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
For sure.
Speaking of which, what about I noticed, your muscle up videos.
Yeah.
You started with them, and I want to
Yeah.
see the progress too.
Okay, yeah, but like the gyms kind of delayed the process a bit,
Okay,
the
okay.
shutting down and stuff.
So what about the tree?
Yo, the tree, I don't want to break it, but
All right.
okay. You guys might see some videos on the tree. If they're not coming in, that's probably because probably lack some motivation. Now I'll rewatch this video, and then just like I shower, I'll do muscle ups too. So.
Boom. There
Right?
we go. There you go.
On the planet
I'm
real life.
holding you accountable like you're holding them accountable.
Yeah,
Right?
100%. Okay, so now let's bring it all like because I know what people kind of struggle with.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I don't find lifting weights fun. Yo, I don't find that
Okay.
fun. I don't find this fun. So obviously, even having fun, you don't do something consistently, right?
Yeah.
So what are like some easy ways? Not easy ways because everything's
Yeah.
but you can make it a little more fun, right, for
Okay.
yourself, right?
I think ways to make fitness fun. Okay.
Yeah, ways to
so
make- yeah.
create number one, be creative. You know, do it while you're doing something else. For
Mm.
example, you know, you're playing video games. Every time you
Yeah.
die, just do 5 push-ups.
Oh shit.
You know,
There's a
just
lot of
make it
push-ups.
fun. Make you know. I'm not a fan of gimmick challenges, but maybe
Okay.
even just incorporating them into your, you know, your workouts, just
Yeah.
to see how far you've come. Be like,
Okay.
wow, I can't do this move yet, but I'm gonna strive to get it done.
Mm.
You know, if you
Okay.
have kids, working out with your kids,
Yeah.
using like a deck of cards. So every
Okay.
time you flick a card, if it's a 2,
Yeah.
you do 2 reps of a certain exercise.
Yeah.
If it's red, it's upper body. If it's black, it's lower body.
Okay.
So you can
Interesting.
play games
Have
with
fun
that
with it,
using
right?
a dice. You know, if you
Yeah.
have, let's just say push-ups. Example. Keep going back to
You
push-ups.
love push-ups.
Let's just do jump squats now.
Jump
Or
squats.
burpees. All right.
Okay, burpees.
You don't like doing burpees? Roll the dice. If it's
Yeah.
6, do 6 burpees.
Yeah.
You know, roll a dice, do 4, do 2,
Yeah.
do 3.
Yeah.
You know, just switch it up.
Yeah.
Working out with a friend.
That's
That
what-
way
yeah,
you can
perfect.
learn new things. You can
Yeah.
bounce ideas off each other. They can push you.
Yeah.
And there's tons of things. You know, rock
100%.
climbing, bouldering,
Yeah.
going on a bouncy castle. All this is active
Okay.
things, right?
Yep, yep.
So
I know, like, in going off that too, like, I feel like if you have in that sense, if you have a goal too,
yeah,
if you're chasing something, like for people who are competing for powerlifting, or me, for example, trying to get that muscle up, it's always more fun, right? When you're trying to chase something,
Yeah.
a goal, obviously, that end result is not as satisfying as we all know, you know?
Yeah.
But just chasing something also starts your motivation, kickstarts it pretty much, because you have an end goal in mind, right?
yeah. And even
So-
when you set micro goals, when you hit them,
Yeah.
you get that sense of satisfaction. You
Yeah.
get that sense of accomplishment, and that
Yeah.
kind of keeps you going too.
Okay.
Alright.
100%. So right now, obviously, we don't have the gyms open all in Ontario. It's not Ontario, but like Peel region and stuff.
Yep.
But out there, it's still open.
Yep.
So someone being intimidated going to the gym, what would you say to them? Like, yo, other people, they're all like, you know, it looks like they're already lifting for a while. They look like
Yeah.
experienced. You know, they're wearing stringers like me. You know,
Yeah.
flexing their, muscles for IG.
Yeah,
So it's
I think
intimidating, right?
now is a good time to explore avenues that people haven't. So what I
Okay.
mean by that is, if you're so used to going to the gym and just lifting weights and doing your 3 sets of 10,
Yeah.
which is nothing wrong with that. That consistency does it does the base. You can't beat the basics at the end of the day.
100%.
But if that's what you're used to, then
Yeah.
it's time to, and you can't do that anymore. It's
Yeah.
time to explore other avenues. What I mean by that is working on your weaknesses. Waking up and meditating,
Yeah.
waking up and doing yoga for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Acknowledging that you're not as mobile as you used to be.
Okay.
Stretching more. Doing home workouts,
Okay.
exploring calisthenics.
Yeah.
You know, and I say that because, you know, as long as I've been doing calisthenics, people always look like, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
I was bullied in the gym like 10 years ago saying, yo, why don't you just lift weights?
Right, just-
Now it's funny that the
Yeah,
gyms
can
are
you teach
closed
me?
and,
Yeah,
and, and,
yeah.
and weights are in high demand that
Mhm.
everybody has to force themselves to do this.
Right.
But rewind 500 years ago,
Yeah.
and all the warriors were using were their bodies.
Yeah.
Literally,
They're
that's
pretty
it.
jacked.
And they were strong and they
They're
were hard to
strong.
kill.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty badass if you ask me.
Yeah.
You know, they would run to the battlefield. They would use their own body weight. Like
100%.
that's what it came down to. So,
Okay.
now is the time to definitely explore new avenues, have fun with it.
Yeah.
Use your own body. There's no
Yeah.
point in being aesthetic if you're not athletic. You know, that's
Mm.
like having a Ferrari with no engine.
Boom.
So why not use the body that you're actually
Jeez, okay.
been working on?
Okay. Yeah, like I can relate to that myself. Because I know for a fact that I lost like a lot of size during COVID because I was so reliant or dependent on just lifting weights.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not trying to do the push-ups. Like, why these guys doing 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups out here? You know, like.
That's a warm up.
You know, that's a warm up for these guys out here. So like, I was like, damn, what are they doing? Like, I don't really need to do that. I'm trying to get like an arm pump, right? Or like just stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I had to change up my thing. I had to almost like in a business sense, like
Adapt to some- yeah.
diversify my portfolio. You know?
Yeah.
So, but like,
I like that.
yeah. So like, I started doing everything else, and now I'm trying to get that muscle up. Doing more push-ups.
Yeah. And
trying
you'll
to
be surprised because you
Yeah.
do get stronger and you do put muscle on.
That's what I was. Yeah, like
Yeah.
now I feel like I'm getting back to my size is coming back.
Yeah.
Everything is coming back, and I feel more in that sense, more athletic, more functional, right? That you
Yeah.
can use in real life.
100%. And,
Right.
and there's nothing stopping you still lifting
Oh
when
yeah.
the gym's
You
open
still
again.
lift. Yeah.
And when you do, what I like to say is like when you do calisthenics, when you do bodyweight stuff, it's
Yeah.
transferable.
Oh yeah.
So now you
100%.
can start doing this kind of stuff in your other like hypertrophy workouts.
100%. You build that muscle endurance ability.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, so like bringing everything back together. I know the topic of this video was
Mindset.
mindset, how to improve your mindset regarding going to the gym, getting more motivated and stuff. And obviously, if you shower, that was go back to that scenario.
So diversify your portfolio.
Diversify portfolio.
Shower daily.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're aesthetic.
There's no point being aesthetic if you're not athletic.
There you go. That summarizes
Right.
pretty much everything, right? Like,
Yeah, so like it's good to work out to look good and feel good,
Yeah.
but like you want to be able to
Yeah.
not slip on the ice. You want to be able to play with your kids. You want to be able to run up the stairs and not get tired. If there's a
Yeah.
fire in your building and you got to go down all
Yeah,
those flights of
you
stairs,
need
you want to be confident that you're going to stay
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
And I know this is silly to say, but it's the truth.
100%,
You know, I
100%.
would rather train for life
Yeah.
than to train to just look good on the beach.
Okay.
You know,
Makes
'cause you-
sense.
You know, and
And the funny part is you end up actually looking good.
Good on the
Usually,
beach, yeah.
You look, yeah.
But that being said, to bring it back, like you said, the motivation and to be intimidated, the best advice I could give people is don't worry about everybody else. Focus on what you need to do. I think
Okay.
we sometimes we get caught up in trying to help people not be intimidated,
Yeah.
but we need to take a step back and wonder why they're intimidated in the first place. And why
Okay.
they're intimidated is because
Okay.
they're so focused on everybody else.
Mm.
This person knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
This person's getting results.
Yeah.
This person has just achieved this.
Yeah.
And for lack of better terms, fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
focus on your body,
Yeah.
focus on your own mental health, focus on your own schedule,
Yeah.
and what you need to achieve. And when you stop comparing yourself to other people,
Yeah.
you free up time and energy to actually work on yourself.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, that's what's important.
That's what's important.
That's what it comes down to.
I'm not gonna say anything else after that. I think that's a pretty good end.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys, and let us know if you guys see more videos. Any topics or how we're trying to help. Always here for support, and
Yeah. Make sure you go buy my book.
yeah, buy his book November 1st, Warrior
There you go.
Wisdom Volume 1 and Volume 2 in the making already. So
Yeah, it'll be out
it'll be out.
pretty quick.
I'm not
after
gonna
that.
give a date on that, but
I'd say 2 months.
2 months after that. So
Yeah.
oh, Christmas.
There you
Bless.
go. Peace out.
Easy.